And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Here, Lucas from Mars, and today is opening day of this 2022 franchise here, 30-team custom franchise on MLB The Show 22 between the Rhinos and the Cougars here in Charlotte Stadium. And you get a couple of shots of the stadium here in Charlotte. Here playing the Richmond Rhinos, and opening day here getting underway in this franchise. Super excited to start this series and really get the series going here, as this is the ace of the Cougars here in Clayton Kershaw. Same jerseys that we have seen the Cougars wear in the last franchise that we had, so not too much difference there. But looking at Clayton Kershaw's numbers or his stats from last year. And then the Richmond Rhinos here. These are their road uniforms, that the white pants with the black stripe and the black front jersey with the Rhinos text in the front, and then a gray back. I really do like these jerseys here. Is attempting to steal a bag there, but getting it thrown out pretty easily is Iglesias, trying to get to second base, that he cannot get there as he's thrown out and gunned down. So, here we go. 2 down in the inning here, as that's a ground ball that's stopped by the shortstop and thrown on to first to end the top of the first inning here. As, again, Richmond Rhinos and Charlotte Cougars get great shot here of this stadium here in Charlotte. As in the bottom of the first inning here, 2 down. Walker Buehler here pitching for the Richmond Rhinos. He is this team's ace, and Nelson Cruz swings through that cutter. And now 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Walker Buehler. And let's see, here comes this 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Nelson Cruz right through that pitch, and that's the first strikeout of the game here, as at the end of 1, no hits, no runs. As we go top 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Eddie Rosario, and he will fly one into, or actually it's more of a ground ball into the outfield. So that's the first hit of this connected franchise here. Also like these helmets that this team has on, as they got a 2-color helmet, as that ball is driven deep, and it's over the glove of the outfielder, trying to jump and catch it just out of his reach. Now 1-2 count is a swing and a miss by Cody Bellinger. And Kershaw, his second strikeout here. So I guess he must have got a strikeout in the first inning. But that is a beautiful slider there with a 9-inch break. Really like these StatCast things that this game does. It's really, really interesting. But I also do like these jerseys that we have here for Richmond, as that ball is hit in the air. And that is going to be caught, but tagging a third is the runner. Here he comes. The throw is not going to be in time, as sliding in safely is Eddie Rosario, and it's 1-0 Richmond. The Richmond Rhinos will score the first run here of this franchise, as that ball is flown into left, and that ball is going to be caught to end the top of the second inning. But the Richmond Rhinos, they get a run, and they are up 1-0 here after the top of the second inning is over. So here we go, bottom 2 now. 2-2 count. Walker Buehler gets a nasty pitch there, and a swing and a miss, and a ball way in the dirt for the strikeout. So here comes the number 9 hitter here, Jacob Nottingham, in the bottom of the third. As this game going by pretty quickly here. These two pitchers at the top of their game, it looks like right now. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss at a slider way down below the knees. The third K for Walker Buehler so far. And taking a look at this pitch sequence, the 0-1 there. The 0-2 just outside of the zone, and then that strikeout on that beautiful slider at 85. As 2 down now for Luis Robert, who swings at a 2-0 pitch, flies it into center, racing over to make the catch is Bellinger. Now that's the end of the top of the third inning here. So still only 1-0. Bottom 4, 2-2 count here. Josh Harrison looking at that inside four-seamer. beautiful pitch by Walker Buehler. Man, not a chance for Josh Harrison with that pitch, and that is the first out. Now Justin Turner, very good season last year. There are his season numbers walked. His first at bat here in this game, and he will swing. Just barely clips that slider and with his bat, and out 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss at a slider at 86. So Walker Buehler racking up the strikeouts now. He's got 5 of them. As Albert Pujols here, 0 for 1 in the game, 1-1 count as he will send a ball on the ground to third base, and that is the end of the 4th inning. Pujols very slow here in his old age, as that is the end of the 4th. So far, a pitcher's duel style game here. Still only 1-0, as these two pitchers have been excellent to this point, as Cody Bellinger here coming up after that strikeout in the first inning here against Clayton Kershaw, who has been very, very good so far to start the game. So here comes an 0-0. First pitch to Bellinger is swung on, driven into right field. Racing back on it is right fielder. He's at the wall. That ball is gone. The first home run of this 30-team connected franchise belongs to Cody Bellinger here in the 5th inning to make it 2-0 Richmond. Great swing there, silencing this crowd here. And that ball is popped up in the air over in the infield still. And that is going to be the end of the top of the 5th, halfway home. Richmond is up by 2 after that home run. Cody Bellinger making it 2-0. And the Cougars still without a hit here as we're halfway through this opening game. Walker Buehler looking to continue in an unbelievable game. But look at that. As soon as I say something about the no-hitter, it's broken up here by Eric Sogard in the bottom of the 5th. So, looking at that swing, that first hit of the season here by the Charlotte Cougars, and it's Robert again, who's 0 for 2 so far. 2 down in the frame as he swings and swings right through a high slider. An interesting pitch there by Walker Buehler, but it worked. And that one is a beautiful slider. That pitch does, of course, work. And that is a strikeout there, and to the end of the 5th. So they do get a hit there, but still have not gotten on the scoreboard yet. As I really like I like this stadium. The Cougars have 2 big Cougar statues out on both of the corners of the outfield. You saw the other one in the intro to the stadium, but there was the other one after that strikeout in the 5th inning. But that is another strikeout there, as the Cougars do up there. Justin Turner, Harrison, and Nelson Cruz. And again, Charlotte, they have a couple of older players on this ball club here. Along with Justin Turner, they also have Albert Pujols and and Nelson Cruz. So they have a lot of older players here on this team, as Josh Harrison gets the second hit of the game here to start off the 6th inning. So Walker Buehler with that pitch count here at 91. That's a thing to definitely watch out for. He's got 3 walks, 6 Ks, and 2 hits given up so far through 5 innings in this game. That's a diving stop by the third baseman. Oh, they get 1. What a double play. Wow, my goodness. That was an incredible double play by Alex Bregman. Diving stop at third base from his knees to get 1 and get the second out at first. That was brilliant. Now 2 down in the inning and a huge 2 outs for the pitch count there by Walker Buehler, as that is ball 3. That is the 100th pitch of this game for Walker Buehler here against Nelson Cruz. Here comes the 101st pitch on the full count. It's in the corner. Outside pitch. Nelson Cruz looking at it for strike 3. He doesn't think so, but that is the end of the 6th inning. So now we go into the 7th here. That's the end of the game for Clayton Kershaw, who was very good through 6 innings in this one. But Adam Morgan coming on here for Charlotte against Cody Bellinger, who does swing around on that pitch there to make it 0-2. So here comes the 0-2 pitch now, and it's strike 3. So a home run and a couple of strikeouts for Cody Bellinger today, as that ball swinging right through it, and a good pitch sequence here by Adam Morgan. And yeah, that 0-2, that 0-1 pitch that Bellinger went around on, not a great pitch to swing at. All sliders in that at bat. As now Hector Neris is coming on here. We're in the top of the 9th inning here, as I did not realize that I had stopped recording after an hour. So unfortunately, we missed the 8th innings and the bottom of the 7th. Nothing really actually ended up happening. Of course, offensively, as you see, the score is still the same. That's another strikeout there. Cody Bellinger striking out for his 3rd time tonight. But here we are, bases loaded here, top of the 9th inning. Josh Naylor 0 for 2 in this game, 2-2 count now. Big pitch in this game now, and that's a strikeout! Swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch by Hector Neris. And that is the end of the top of the 9th. So here we go. Bottom of the 9th inning, Richmond with 5 hits now in this game. But still nobody coming home to the plate, as Craig Kimbrell coming on, this team's all-star closer here, who was incredible last year in 59.2 innings. And let's see what he will be able to do here, trying to close out this opening day game here, as that ball popped up shallow infield, and the left fielder there in the air a really long time, and it's out number 1. So 2 down here, Chad Pinder making that catch, as now Eric Sogard 1 for 3, 1 of the 5 hits in the game. He's down. He is their last out here in the game for the Charlotte Cougars, trying to avoid the shutout. Here comes the 0-1 pitch by Kimbrell, stringing right through it. And Kimbrell in his stance, very interesting stance that he has, and he now gives the 0-2 to Sogard, who pops it up on the infield. That will do it here for the Richmond Rhinos, as they take the season opener here. Not a lot of runs, but you don't need much offense when your pitching comes into play like that. Man, a opening day shutout for the Richmond Rhinos pitching staff here in this game, as they just completely shut down this Cougars lineup. So a 2-0 victory here, and a pitcher's duel all the way through, as Cody Bellinger with that home run was a big blow in this game. Another sacrifice fly earlier, as you get to see that play there. But Walker Buehler 6 innings, and he gets credit for the victory here in this one today. So that is the end of the very first game that we have. We have one more game for you here, and we go into the second opening day game we have in store for you. And just super excited about this franchise getting going here, as we'll have a few opening day episodes like we did for the MLB The Show 20 franchise, but 2022 opening day here, the Las Vegas Gamblers and the Indianapolis Arrows here in Ebbets Field in Indiana, as you get to look at this stadium here. A very interesting stadium, and I love these jerseys, man, as that's Max Scherzer on the mound for the Arrows. These are the most, I don't know, these jerseys might be one of the better, one of the better jerseys in the entire league. I mean, this jersey set between the home and the away jerseys are really, really incredible for the Arrows. I do absolutely love these jerseys for Indianapolis, with the blue back, the white jerseys with blue pinstripes, and then the blue sleeves with white pinstripes. Just an incredible jersey set. Also the red and blue two piping style going down the side of these jerseys. I mean, everything just incredible. Then Las Vegas, white helmet with the blue cap, and then all white jerseys, blue pinstripes going down. They also have that blue sleeve, but with a two striping style there on the sleeves. And there is Brian Reynolds here, who was incredible last year, 302 average now, as top of the first inning, has a good start to this game so far for Max Scherzer. That ball misses. 2-2 count now is strike 3 called at the knees for a K. And watch out for Max Scherzer to have an incredible year this season here. Middle of the first, we go bottom one. There's a look at this Indianapolis Aeros lineup. Cedric Mullins, David Fletcher. They do have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. there batting third. Josh Donaldson, Dominic Smith, Danny Jansen, Zach Veen making his rookie debut, Austin Hayes, and then that number 9 hitter. As here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Of course, one of the most incredible hitters last year, was the MVP runner-up with 48 home runs. He was unbelievable. And now on deck is Josh Donaldson. Here as Corbin Burns is this team's ace here for Las Vegas. As that ball stopped by the third baseman, picks it up. They will not be able to get Vladdy there as he reaches for the first hit of this season by the Indianapolis Aeros. So now it's Josh Donaldson who swings through that pitch. And that is a strikeout to end the first. So Corbin Burns getting his first K. As we go bottom 2 now, Dominic Smith is up. He has had an okay season last year. Didn't play, I don't even know if he played the full season last year, but not in a great statistical resume there, as that ball was hit up the middle and through for a base hit. So another man on here for Corbin Burns. And out to the rookie Zach Veen, who takes that cutter down at the knees. And he's in the Rockies farm system in real life, one of the only guys in the Rockies farm system that, you know, has actual potential, but probably will trade Zach Veen for a bag of table scraps, knowing how the Rockies run their franchise, as that is almost a double play, but he beats it out. Now Austin Hayes here sends a ball, third baseman will just go to second, and then they get the double play. So they don't get the double play earlier, but Brian Hayes starting that double play to get 2 down, or the end of that inning. Now top 3, Max Scherzer hitting pitching against Yan Gomes. 0-2 count now. Swing, and yes, he went, according to the home plate umpire there, and that is a strikeout. Another one for Max Scherzer. Now 1-2 to Miguel Rojas, and he gets another strikeout there. Swings and misses at that slider, and Max Scherzer, a great start, already has a few strikeouts in this game. Middle of the third, still no hits for Las Vegas. Another pitcher's duel brewing here in Indianapolis. So we'll keep introducing all these teams here, all these jerseys. And that ball is swung on a miss at that cutter way inside, as Corbin Burns gets his second strikeout. This first season will probably end up lasting a while. Just so I want you guys to get, you know, used to these rosters and just how these teams are, and, you know, these jerseys and everything. I just want you guys getting to know these teams here. So this first season, especially in the beginning, this first month, will go kind of slow, but I'll try to keep up the pace here as the season goes along. As that ball drops, yes, it does. It drops in here. So no hitter, broken up a little bit earlier than the last game, but now our man on second for Brian Reynolds. That's a strike called, and he's gonna get thrown out at third base, trying to steal there. Sorry for that voice crack, as that trying to steal third base, but he is getting it gunned down. Whit Merrifield there trying to get all the way to third. He can't do it. So now 2 down here in the inning. Brian Reynolds 2-2 pitch, trying to avoid another strikeout. He can't. That's a beautiful fastball way outside, and Brian Reynolds gets another K, and that's another strikeout for Scherzer here, middle of the fourth. Still have no score, as here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy 1 for 1 so far here with that single in the first inning, beating out that infield hit. And here comes a full count pitch to Vladdy now, and he swings, and Vladdy blasts one. Oh, he holds his bat, sets it down, and no doubt home run into left field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a bomb. His first of the season, 376 feet, and it's 1-0 Indianapolis. As of course, it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. who gets the scoring started for the Aeros. One of those premier young superstars in this league here, as you get a nice shot. Man, those jerseys are so good. And I do like how they look on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. there. But, man, that ball was so high in the air. It took a while for it to land. But, I mean, Vladdy knew it. And now it's Josh Donaldson here as he will take that cutter high. So now 1-0, the Arrows ahead. And that was a 3-1 pitch here to Donaldson. And now Josh Donaldson absolutely crushes one. That ball is into right field. And that ball is gone. Wow. Back-to-back home runs by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Josh Donaldson. 2-0 Arrows. And that ball was crushed also. Another back-to-back. Another no-doubt home run there. As Donaldson just laying the bat down 397 feet, almost completely over that tall wall out there in right field as Cedric Mullins now looking at that strike 3 call. But, man, you can't get much better in that inning there for the Arrows. A home run by Vladdy and Josh Donaldson after 4 innings here. 2-0 Arrows. And with Max Scherzer pitching as well as he is right now, that might be enough, as that is a strikeout of Jorge Soler. As his 6th game of the game here for Scherzer, just carving up these hitters right now. As it's Rhys Hoskins here who grounds one foul. Now 0-2 pitch. Max Scherzer looking for what would be his 7th K, and he's going to get it as that's a slider outside the zone. Rhys Hoskins strikes out. Max Scherzer just continues to pitch incredibly well in this game, as that's another strikeout there, and that's Vladdy coming up again here in the 5th inning, but he cannot get contact with that. And that's the 5th, I believe, for Corbin Burns, and that looks like it'll be the end of the game for Corbin Burns, as he's going to be taken out here in the 5th inning. He pitched pretty well. Did give up a couple of home runs there, but not a terrible pitching performance, all things considered, by Corbin Burns here in this one. As Nick Vincent here coming on in, he only pitched 12.2 innings last season, but only gave up like 1 run or something in that time, though. 0-2 pitch now to Dominic Smith. Oh my goodness, what a nasty circle change. And Vincent gets a strikeout to end the 5th. As 2-0 here. Indianapolis still ahead. Las Vegas only 1 hit in the game so far. Got to try to do something against Max Scherzer, who has just been dominant. Now it's John Gomes 0-1. Struck out his first time up, and he strikes out again. Man, Scherzer continues his dominance. 8th of the night. Now a 2-0 pitch here to Brian Hayes, one of those young stars in the league, and he swings and he hits one deep into left field. Racing back, leaping, it's over his glove. And gone. Brian Hayes finally getting Las Vegas on the scoreboard here in the 6th. As that is a young budding star here for Las Vegas. And only 354 feet for Brian Hayes, but he gets it over the glove of the outfielder there. That might have been Josh Donaldson in left. That's a strikeout, though. A swing and a miss by Rojas, and 9 Ks for Scherzer now. Can he get into double digits? Maybe. It's Whit Merrifield is 1 for 2. As Whit Merrifield will fly one into center. That is caught. Middle of the 6th. So Las Vegas, they're going to get a run. They get one back here after that Brian Hayes homer. But now 1-2 here as we go bottom 6. Nick Vincent still pitching. Danny Jansen that's a strikeout. Yep, strike 3. Nick Vincent coming on. Getting a couple of strikeouts here is Austin Hayes now, and he will swing and miss at a high cutter. So wow, what a job by Nick Vincent here. A 1.2 inning performance with 3 strikeouts there and no hits allowed. So we got top 7 here. Max Scherzer still pitching. Jorge Soler swing through that pitch. 10 strikeouts. Max Scherzer, what a opening day start. Only 2 hits and 1 run in 7 innings. Wow, was he incredible. The 10 strikeouts. One of the best pitchers that we've seen in a very long time. A Hall of Famer there. And another excellent performance as coming on here. We're going to move on to the 8th. Pedro Baez keeps it off right where Scherzer ended here as he gets another strikeout. And then Chas McCormick, though, he blasts one deep to center field. No doubt home run ties the game here in the 8th. Oh, baby, Chas McCormick. What a swing. And a bat flip to top it off. 2-2 tie here in the 8th. That was no cheapie. That was 422-foot blast. And now Yan Gomes strikes out there on a fastball in the corner. So Pedro Baez does recover here. But now 2 down, 2-2 count. That ball's outside. That change up there. And now a full count pitch. Strike 3. So a strikeout of the side by Baez in that inning. But a little bit upset at himself because he gave up that home run. And as we go middle of the 8th, he knows how huge that strikeout was. But now bottom 8th here, and now we're tied at 2. So here comes another new pitcher here for the Las Vegas Gamblers as Jorge Alcala comes on in. Here, 59.2 innings was pretty decent. He did have an under 1 whip last year, which is impressive. And now it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who, of course, a home run, a single, ribby in this game so far. He did strike out his last time up. So let's see. 2-2 pitch now is a rocket. That's going to be another hit. So how about a 3-for-4 opening day for Vladdy? A couple of singles and a home run for him tonight. That is a great way to open up your season here. It's just Donaldson. Oh, man, looking silly on that swing. My goodness, that was a ugly swing by Donaldson. Now Dominic Smith. Man, ground ball right to short. Taylor made double play to end the 8th. And, man, now we go bottom of the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez coming on. Also, these hats are pretty interesting, too. I also like... 3 stripes right down the middle of these hats, basically, with the blue bill. And an interesting hat design. Actually, we're in the 9th inning now. Full count pitch here as a fouls that slider off. 10 pitches here in this at bat. Here comes pitch number 11 to Danny Jansen. And it is strike 3. He goes. And a strikeout here. As now 2 down here in the 9th. 3-1. Is going to be on to first, so that is going to be the end of the 9th. And how about that? Doesn't take long. Opening day, and we are going to get an extra inning ball game here for you. Extra baseball with 2-2 tie going into the 10th. As Brad Hand coming on in the game here for the Arrows. And excellent in 64 innings last year. Pretty good out of that bullpen. As he's got to try and hold this game down here in the 10th, as that's a strikeout right there, swinging and missing. Brad Hand gets a K, and I'm glad that we're going to bring you such a great game here on opening day here as that you look at that pitch sequence there, a couple of sinkers, a couple of fastballs there. Chas McCormick now takes that ball outside for ball 4. So there is your go-ahead base runner on here with 1 away. Yan Gomes over 3. I think he's got at least 2, maybe 3 strikeouts in this game now. He did strike out his last time up. 0-2 count. And he strikes out again. Oh, my goodness. I think that's his at least his third strikeout of the game. And now Jose Peraza, who will hit a ball into right field. And that's caught by Zach Veen. So they get the walk, but they don't get any runs here. Middle of the 10th, the Arrows a chance to bring us our first walk-off here already of this franchise. And that ball is dropping. So 2 men on, knowing to try to go to third here. The throw. Whoa, what a throw. And they get the out. Man, risking it to try and get that man in 90 feet away. And Chas McCormick with the gun to get the second out and then a strikeout. Man. Wow, how about that, working out of that jam and sending this game into the 11th. So we do not have extra inning runners on base here in this. As you can tell, we have the normal extra inning rules. So, Joe Smith here coming on in 41 innings last year was excellent. Miguel Rojas 0 for 3 in this game with a couple of strikeouts. Leads off the top of the 11th. 2-1. Now to Rojas is a ball hit in the air, but dropping in front of the left fielder, just in front of him. So Rojas gets his first hit of the season, and is on base here in the 11th. Now Whit Merrifield, 1 for 4. He's going to try and lay a bunt down here, and it might work better than he expected, as he's going to be safe. He beats that out, and now 2 men on here and nobody out. As Guerrero Jr. trying his best there to make that play. And now another bunt laid down, and this is going to be another pretty perfect bunt. That's going to move the runners to second and third. So some small ball being played here by Las Vegas, and now it's Brian Reynolds, who's 0 for 3 with a walk tonight. He's got a beautiful chance here with runners in scoring position to take the lead. Fly ball, center field. This should probably be deep enough to tag. Here comes the runner home, and there's not going to be a throw to the plate. Cut off by Guerrero, and Las Vegas takes the lead here in extras. A 3-2 lead now for Las Vegas here in the 11th inning. And now it's Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 4, line drive, caught. Great play by the shortstop there, David Fletcher, as he will hold Las Vegas. That would have been an extra run if he could not come down with that, but he does. And now Indianapolis is down to their final 3 outs here in this game after leading 2-0 early. They are in danger of blowing this game here now. Phil Maton comes on, not very good last season, a 1.46 ERA, or WHIP, as Dominic Smith looks at that four-seamer outside of the zone. And now we're full count pitch here with Danny Jansen on deck. And it is a swing by, and it's going to be driven out, and it's going to be gone. Whoa, Dominic Smith has just tied the game here in the 11th. Man, as that ball not hit very far, but Dominic Smith, as he just gets it over that wall. That wall out there in right field is unbelievably short, by the way. It's crazy short how short that wall is, but that's a 365-foot game-tying blast. And how about these home runs in this game for the Arrows? As now Las Vegas blows a chance to end the game, as Zach Veen, a bad day for his rookie performance as he gets another strikeout against him. Over 5 in the game, and that's another K there to end the 11th. But man, Dominic Smith, how about that swing as the Arrows keep the game alive? Here we go to the 12th, still tied at 3. Now Luke Jackson comes on in here for the Arrows, and man, was he good in 63.2 innings last year. Man, an under 1 ERA and a 1.16 WHIP. 1-2 count now to Chas McCormick. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. I wonder how many we've had total in this game. It's probably a lot, as that is the first out here, and Jackson gets McCormick to swing right through that pitch. McCormick with one of the bigger swings of this game, as you remember, in the 8th. Now it's Yan Gomes, 0 for 4 with a few strikeouts, and he gets another one. Man, that's at least 4, maybe even 5 Ks. Yan Gomes really, really struggling, and that was his ugliest swing of the game. Very, very bad swing, and Yan Gomes, man, what a really on the struggle bus immediately this season. That is a very bad opening day performance, but a 1-2-3 inning there by Luke Jackson, Mullins, Fletcher, and Guerrero. So heart of the order here for the Arrows, as here comes Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 4 tonight, walk in the 10th, his 6th at bat of this game. And here we go, 3-1 count to Mullins. Is a drive out in the outfield and left. That ball and right, that ball has a chance, and that ball's gone. Cedric Mullins has just ended this ball game And a opening day walk-off for the Indianapolis Arrows. Oh my, the 4th solo homer of the game for Indianapolis. And Cedric Mullins coming up clutch here in the 12th inning. After the Arrows fell behind, they are up 2-0. They blew the lead. And then they came back to tie the game in the bottom of the 11th, and they win it here in the 12th. My, oh my, what a ball game here on opening day. That ball was crushed. And off of that big giant scoreboard out there in right field. Man, how about that? And how about a great game on opening day to end this one? As guys, take care. I'm Lucas from Mars. Remember to subscribe. More MLB The Show 22 custom franchise coming out soon here. Stay tuned. Man, what a game here. Super excited for this franchise, guys. It's going to be exciting. So make sure you stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Turn on notifications. And I will see you all in the next video here. Have a great day.